فاذكروني أذكركم واشكروا لي ولا تكفرون.
A dissatisfying life is the product of turning away from the remembrance of Allah. And conversely, a good life is the product of believing in Allah and doing good deeds. Let us have the attitude of remembering Allah, loved ones. When you remember Allah, you're not alone. When you remember Allah, you are not alone. If you go to the store, you're not alone. If you go to your work, you're not alone. If you go to your school, you're not alone. If you go to a job interview, you're not alone. Allah tells us in the holy hadith, a hadith al-Qudsi, أَنَا عِنْدَ ظَنِّ عَبْدِي بِي وَأَنَا مَعَهُ حِينَ يَذْكُرُنِي. I meet the expectation of my servant and I accompany him. That is you and I and anyone who remembers Allah when he remembers me. Do you want Allah to accompany you? I want Allah to accompany me. Allah accompanies me and you when we remember Allah. When Allah is with you, when Allah accompanies you, you can go to a higher level. You can do things that you on your own cannot do because Allah shows you special mercy, special care, special forgiveness. Allah puts in you special abilities that you did not have before. All of that comes from you remembering Allah. And remember again, I have to emphasize, remembering Allah, this act of ibadah, this dhikr is more involved than saying mindless repetition. You have to wholeheartedly praise Allah in your tongue. Awake your senses to the presence of God. Remember His names and attributes and act accordingly. Remember His promises, that gives you hope. Remember His threats, so you do not allow yourself to do dishonoring practices. You remember the days of Allah in your life. You remember the blessings of Allah upon you. Every one of us wants to be successful, and we do so many things in order to be successful. But one of the things that is a must for every person who wants to be successful is to remember Allah. Allah tells us in Surah Al-Jumu'ah, verse number 10, وَاذْكُرُوا اللَّهَ كَثِيرًا لَعَلَّكُمْ تُفْلِحُونَ. Remember Allah immensely, remember Allah much in order for you to be successful. Your success is relevant to how much you remember Allah. Your success as a worshipper, your success as a business person, your success as a mother, your success as a father, your success as a student, your success as an employee, your success as an employer is relevant to how much you remember Allah. Because when you remember Allah, Allah remembers you. The remembrance of Allah to you translates your life to mean prosperity and success. And I do not mean by prosperity getting all the gadgets you want and living in the best houses and nothing goes wrong with you. No, prosperity has a more in-depth meaning than that. Prosperity is the good life that Allah promised believers. It's victory over all the trials and the tribulations that we go through. A victory that will make out of you a better person, that will enhance your character, that will bring you closer to your Creator.